bitch came back to do another question answer video. I absolutely love doing these. It's also a really cool opportunity for me to sit down and talk to y'all motherfuckers and just shoot the shit with y'all, which y'all know I absolutely love to do. And after my last question answer video where I told y'all a little bit about Tittygate 2014, where I told you my little horror story, and I will leave that down below. I called it Tittygate, the time my entire titty came the fuck out, or whatever the fuck I called that shit. I will leave it in the description box so you guys can check that out. But you want to make sure to do so, because I answer a lot of your questions there, and I also tell you that Tittygate story, which you will laugh your ass off at that shit. So a lot of y'all actually asked me to do another question answer video. I guess it's a part 2. If you guys want to see more question answer videos like this, make sure you guys thumbs up this video right now, so that I can see that you guys really want to see more of these question answer type videos. I'm not going to do it every single week, but there's not really much going on as far as celebrity gossip's concerned, and I haven't had a time to really shoot a reality show recap as of yet, which I will be getting back to very shortly. I know y'all see my motherfucking hair, bitch. I know. I sprung it up on y'all, okay? If you guys want to know more information about this, I'm not sure if that video is going to already be out, but if it is, I will leave it down below. And if it's not, then I will make sure that I put it up as soon as possible, okay? But more than likely it'll already be up, so make sure you check out the description box and you will be able to see the video where I tell you guys about this hair right here, okay? Alright, so what I did was I went on Instagram, okay? And I asked y'all to ask me questions, anything you guys want to know, all right? And to be as creative as possible, because y'all already know, if you follow me on the vlog channel, which you guys already know is linked down below, the Socialite Life TV, y'all already know my black ass as it is. And even here on this channel, you guys know enough about me to know what some of my favorite foods, some of my favorite lippies and shit like that, and blah blah blah, which I will be doing some makeup videos of some of my favorite foundations and things like that as well, because a lot of you guys have been asking me for that, okay? So be on the lookout for that as well. However, I wanted you guys to get a little creative with the questions, and that way we can have a little bit of fun with it. Y'all know I'm crazy as fuck, so I give 0 of them. You hear me? And so, here we go. Y'all went in on these questions this time around, so I'm going to go ahead and just look at my Instagrammer, and we're going to just pick out random ass questions, and we're going to answer them, and hopefully I don't run out of, recording room or whatever. I try to charge my battery as much as possible, so there's a good chance this motherfucker might die or go red on my ass, and if it does, I might have to stop, but that's okay, because I'm going to keep doing these question answer videos if you guys thumbs up this video and let me know if you guys want to see them. Alright! I know, I talk fast. Alright, here we go. Candy Pie Fran, hey boo boo. She asks, all I want to know is, have you ever been to Sweetie Pie's restaurant, and have you met Mrs. Robbie and that fine son of hers, Tim? Okay? If you guys don't know, and by the way, if you guys have not subscribed yet, this would be the time to go ahead and subscribe to my black ass, okay? Because we have fun up and through this motherfucker. But anyway, for those of you guys that are newer, welcome, and for those of you guys that are newer, I live in St. Louis, Missouri, alright? So that being said, we do have Sweetie Pies out here. There's 2 locations out here, and you guys, if you're not familiar, they have a reality show on the OWN network, Oprah's network. Anyway, I don't know if it's still going on. I don't watch it because we live here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not news to us per se. But yes, I have been to Sweetie Pie's. The food is fucking phenomenal. A lot of you guys have been asking me to vlog over there on my vlog channel so you guys can actually see it in real life. So I will definitely be doing that, especially now that the summer's here and I'm going to be more in the gym. So, I don't feel so bad when I eat that shit because it's soul food like a motherfucker and it's delicious, okay? And when I go in on soul food, because I don't get it a lot, I go ins. Okay, so I have met Miss Robbie, and I have not met Tim, but I've met Miss Robbie. I believe Juice, my husband, has met Tim. Okay, but and he's also met Miss Robbie as well. Anyway, I haven't met Miss Robbie. She's a doll face and a half. She's just exactly how she is on the show, okay? So, anyway, I will be doing a vlog so from there sometime soon. I definitely will, I promise, okay? Let us see. Okay. I am _Alexandria _ hey honey bunny. She asks, will you be doing a meet and greet in St. Louis soon? And if you had to pick your favorite lipstick, what would it be? Okay, STL meet and greet. I don't know. I guess so. I haven't done one at all here. I happen to run into a lot of you guys here. And I don't even know if there's a lot of y'all in St. Louis that follow me here on YT. So if any of y'all are watching this video right now and y'all are from the STL or that you currently live here, comment down below, let me know, because honestly, I never really thought there really were a lot of my followers out here. So if there is a lot of my, if there are a lot of followers out here, then I might do one. I haven't done one just because I ain't never thought there's a lot of followers here. You know what I'm saying? In the Lou that follow me here on the YT. So holla at your girl down below and let me know. And maybe I might do something soon, because look, I ain't done nothing here in St. Louis, like that. So definitely that at some point soon. So keep those, comment down below. My favorite lipstick. Oh Lord, y'all know I'm a lipstick junkie, so that's a really, really hard ass question to ask. Oh my God. I picked up Dose of Colors. If you guys are already familiar, I've shown you guys some lippies from them before, but they've come out with a couple of new colors, one of which is Bury Me 2. Y'all know I got Bury Me 1, right? The first Bury Me. Beach. I won't even touch Bury Me 1 no more. Bury Me 2 is probably one of the most amazing, because y'all know I love berry shades. Beautiful berry colors, and a lot of what you guys have been asking me is my lip color on Instagram is usually Bury Me 2. The other one that's fucking amazeballs, which you guys have recently commented about, has been Black Rose, which is also a Dose of Colors lippy, both of which at this point, right now at this very point, are sold out and were, I guess, limited types. At least Black Rose was limited edition, but if you see that motherfucker go back on sale, pick that motherfucker up, okay? Bury Me 2 and Black Rose, both by Dose of Colors. MAU 5 or MAU 5, which is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, by Kat Von D, is probably another one of my favorites, especially because of this time of year, as it gets to be spring and summer. I'm always gonna do Ruby Woo, that type of thing. I love that. Oh my God. Simply Red by Sephora, the lip stain. Oh my God, bitch. Life, you hear me? Anyway, so I could go on and on. Y'all know I'm a lipstick fanatic. Let's see. What was your biggest fear as a YouTuber and as a wife/woman? Okay, and this came from, and I hope I'm not butchering your name, honey, Asasatu. I think that's how you pronounce it, okay? Hey, honey bunny. Okay, biggest fear as a YouTuber. I've never really had a fear per se of being on YouTube, okay? The only time, and I've mentioned this before, I said it kind of in my first question and answer video, the only time that I had to practice just a tad bit of restraint was when I was in corporate America, okay? A few years ago when I first started on YouTube, and I hated it. And you could tell I hated it, and it was not me at all, because the way that I was on camera when I first started on YouTube is not the way I was in real life. But I had to be very careful because I was, again, in corporate America, and that was how I made my living. So I wasn't about to jeopardize my job, but at the same exact token, I was uncomfortable as fuck. I was uncomfortable in corporate fucking America. I'm just not a suit. that's what I call it. There's no shame at all whatsoever in anyone that's in corporate America, whatever, but it's just never been me. I don't know if you guys remember, what's that damn show? My husband loves it. I forgot the damn name of the show. It's not on air anymore, but they're coming out with a movie. Anyway, they used to call the manager, I forgot his name, a suit, and I'm just not a suit wearer. I'm not really into the corporate America type of situation. So I guess the biggest thing for me was when I finally started to say fuck it, and I was like, fuck this shit, I can't do this no more, this ain't me at all by any stretch, and I just started to completely be my complete 150% self, okay? The only thing was I was like, well shit, I could potentially lose my job, but what the fuck ever, I don't care, this is who I am. And I've never been one that holds back, and I've never been one that has been afraid to express themselves, and everyone who knows me knows that. And that's something that I really strive to promote here, even just in the way that I express myself. You don't have to cuss to be different or whatever the fuck the case may be. That's just the way that I choose to express myself. But the one thing that I do promote is individuality and being the best you can be, and being as comfortable in your own skin as you can be. And that's very much what I had to kind of come to terms with. I was like, if these motherfuckers fire me, they fire me. It is what it is. Thankfully that didn't happen. You know what I mean? I just continued to do what I did. I wasn't as, I didn't have as many followers, I guess, at that point either, so it probably was not as relevant, you know what I mean? But you still had to be careful. That's probably a fear, maybe, kind of, sort of. And it wasn't a fear of losing my job, because I really hated where I was working. I really hated corporate America, so I just didn't want to lose the salary from the corporate America positions, because, I still got to pay for this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that would be a fear, but not really fear. I wasn't fearful of being on YouTube, if that makes sense, okay? As far as being a wife and a woman, I would say, let me mention wife. Okay, so as many of you guys may or may not know, if you follow me, have been following me for a while, I'm kind of a tomboy, big time, okay? I know I wear lippies and I wear makeup and I got, hair and all whatever the fuck. We talking about titties and ass and whatever, but part of me, and a huge part of me, is a tomboy. I've always been that way since I was a kid. That being said, even though my mom was very domestic and very much the wife who, when my dad came home, she'd have the food ready for him and have his couch ready for him to sit on and bring him something to drink when he came home and walked in the door. Very standard, stereotypical wifey type, stay-at-home wifey type duties. I was never that bitch. That was never me. I've never been a domesticated bitch at all. And for those of you guys who follow me on the vlog channel, right, I know you guys are probably like, for real? Because you cook every motherfucking day. I do, but I had to, I figured out what works best for me. Because again, I'm not the most domesticated motherfucker on the planet. You don't see me just, walking around vacuuming and shit. You don't see that on my channel. Usually it's Juice that vacuums. It's just kind of the roles that we have. He's a clean freak, so am I, but there's just some shit that I just don't like doing and have never really been into. Now I vacuum, don't get it twisted, but he's more of the person that will vacuum and I'm the person who cooks, but I do take care of him. You guys know that. I coddle him, baby him like a motherfucker. Y'all know that. But that was something that when I first got married to Juice, not gonna lie, I wasn't sure how he was gonna take that. He knew I wasn't the most domesticated, but he thought it was gonna be different when we got married, that I was gonna completely do 180, and my ass just didn't. So that was definitely something that I was fearful of, because I was like, this motherfucker is gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I didn't sign up for this shit, because I'm just not a domesticated person, and I'm still not domesticated to this day. I've gotten better. I definitely take care of my man and my husband and my household, for damn sure, but I'm just not the most domesticated bitch on the planet, okay? So hopefully that explains it a little bit. Let's see. Naturally Yem says, Sandy, love how you're so open and true. Would you consider opening up your own sex toy line? Abso-fucking-lutely. Are you fucking kidding me? In a motherfucking heartbeat. Let me tell you. Okay, now I know, candy and shit, it seems to be a very lucrative business for her, but I promise y'all, in everything I love, I think I'd be amazing at it. And it's not, I'm not gonna sit here and say like I have like a hell of a lot of experience with sex toys, but I kind of have a little bit of experience with sex toys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't got no problem with talking about them. If y'all, for those of you guys that are older, okay, maybe single, maybe not, whatever. Sex toys really get you into your, they get you comfortable with yourself, okay? And they can help you physically get to know yourself a little bit better, okay? And it can also enhance getting that much better at knowing yourself, okay?
Especially vibrators, specifically the rabbit or the bullet.
If you haven't heard those two motherfuckers, check them out. And see if you can find one that's got the little, the dial on it that'll give you like dials of how fast it vibrates, cause your ass would be like, you know what I'm saying? You need that. Get the one with the dial, I don't know nothing about that shit, but if I were to advise you on what to look for, that's what I would say. But yes, honey, a bitch like me would definitely do their own sex line. Easily. Sex, please. I'd open up a strip club. Look, if you could be a man, this is from Portia T. Air. Hey, honey bunny. If you could be a man for 48 hours, name 3 things you would want to do. Okay, 3 things I would want to do if I was a man. Okay. Let me watch my time. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. If I was a man, number 1, I would want to fuck. I would want to get my fuck on. I want to know what the whole hype is about with having that schlong, that wood in the front. You know what I'm saying? Because, we know what it's like on the other side to receive said schlong, okay? But we don't know necessarily what it's like to have a schlong. And I would want to know what that's like. I would want to feel, the whole, I want to know, you know what I'm saying? And then I would want to dominate a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but I digress. You know what I mean? I would want to, just to see what it's like. Okay, so that's number one. I know some people would say like, oh, I would want to go to the bathroom just to see what it's like to go to the bathroom as a man and blah, blah, blah. I don't even want to go into a urinal. I would probably say, I would say that, I would also want to see what it's like to hit on a bitch, because I think I might have a little bit of game, and I think because I'm a little bit of a tomboy and I got a little bit of a potty mouth, I think I would be good at being a man. That's just me. I think think I would have some game if I was a man, for real, because, I mean, y'all know the shit that comes out of my mouth ain't the most feminine. So imagine if I was a man and I saw some big booty bitch and I was like, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be like this, but you know what I mean? If I was a man, I'd be masculine with my shit. You know what I mean? Okay, anyway, those are probably the two things I would want to see. How much game I would have as a man. And of course, the first thing I would be, okay. Amanda's Beauty Bubble. Hey, honey bunny. She says, first off, you're bleeping hilarious. Do you ever have people who take your sense of humor wrong? If so, how do you handle any offense you may have inflicted? You know what? It's not so much that people take it offensively per se. It's more along the lines that they don't understand who the fuck I is, okay? And some of the shit that comes out of my mouth. Yes, I have the worst potty mouth on the motherfucking planet. Yes, I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. Yes, I'm very open. Yes, I'm very much of a tomboy, but I do have that feminine side to me. Yes, I'm rough around the edges,
but soft on the inside.
You know what I'm saying? But for real, a lot of times, because I'm so boisterous, so loud, and so brash, people just automatically assume a bitch is not intelligent, doesn't have any kind of degree, background, business sense, whatever, you know. And what's so crazy is I am the complete polar opposite. I'm a bad bitch when it comes to a lot of different shit. But the reality is you don't have to necessarily be all serious all the time and all, you know, stuffed shirt to show or showcase that you have intelligence or that you have an education. And it is what it is. So a lot of times, you know, I get people that are like, you know, I mean, why do you talk like that? And, you know, the stuff that you say, it just don't even make any sense. I mean, why would you, you know? And it's like, you know, and you know, in the work world, no one's gonna take you seriously. I've had so many people tell me that shit, and I'm like, get the fuck out of my face. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that, because my thing is, I'm not a judgmental person. I'm not gonna judge someone based on, if I were to talk to somebody that spoke like me, I wouldn't be like, this bitch is stupid as fuck. You know, that's just the way they choose to express themselves. But believe me, one of the biggest things that I get from people is just because of the way that I speak and the way that I express myself is that I'm unintelligent, I have no education, I have no background whatsoever, I'm ratchet as fuck or whatever. Yes, I'm ratchet. I'm a little ratchet. Okay, but I can be classy and do all that motherfucking shit too. And I am also very much a chameleon. I can adapt to any situation, boo-boo, okay? I can talk and speak and be articulate like the rest of them, okay? I just choose not to do it all the motherfucking time. So that's what it is. It's not so much that people take offense to what I'm saying. It's more along the lines of people misinterpret the type of person that I am based on the way that I choose to express myself, if that makes sense, okay? Let's see. Woo! We're getting close on time. Hold up one sec. Okay, I'm back. So I've got like a few more minutes left. I'm probably gonna have to delete some shit off this motherfucking camera so I can finish this video. And if I can't answer, there's like at least 60 random questions that I'm looking at. So you guys already know. Let me know if you guys want me to do another one. I will absolutely do it. Woo! Woo! Okay, hold on. Melly and ooh, I'm gonna fuck this name up. Anam. MELEANAM as in mom. Hey. And she asks, what's my favorite sexual position? And why? Okay, I'm not gonna answer the other question because that's a little bit too personal and you know it involves the hubby or whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's some stuff I ain't gonna say just because it involves my husband directly. However, I will answer my favorite sexual position. Hey, why not? Whatever. It's not like that out of the ordinary. I like being on top. Is that a little too TMI? I do. I have like this dominant side of me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have a little bit of, you know, a little masculinity in me. A little bit of that dominant side and shit. But yes, I actually love that position. I also like missionary, okay? I'm just using the formal term or whatever. Don't want to get too graphic, you know what I mean? You don't know what it means, look it up, okay? Google that shit. But I actually like those two positions specifically, but mainly,
you know, being on top. I love that shit. Like, you know, on a chick.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. Alondra, hey honey bunny. Okay. She asks, well, first of all, she said happy birthday, so thank you, honey. She asked, I would like to know what your aspirations were as a child. Have you always known what you wanted to be, and what was your ultimate goal? And she said, love you, and I love you back, honey. Okay, so, and this is probably gonna be my last question, just because there's so many. But you guys already know, hit me up on Instagram at Socialite Sandy. I will put up another post at some point to get more questions from you, and definitely let me know down below if there are any more questions similar to any of these you guys want me to answer in a future question answering video, okay? So here we go. What were my aspirations as a child? Okay, first and foremost, I have always been the entertainer, okay? So even when I was a baby, from all the way to whatever the fuck, I have always been that person that if you took me to a restaurant, like I remember vividly that my mom would say, we would go to this Chinese restaurant all the time, my mom, my dad, and I. And, you know, I was able to walk at this time or whatever, and I would always go there, and they would love us coming in there, and the reason for that was because they would have like a little music playing in the background, a little jukebox type of situation at the time, a radio that they would play or something, and your girl would get on the table and dance for everybody. And I had always done that, so every time I came in, they would be so excited to see all of us because they were, you know, they would turn the radio on and just want to see me entertain folk. And I would do that. I would entertain the entire restaurant. I mean, we used to go to Pizza Hut and all these different places, and I would always do that same very thing, the very same thing. I've always been the entertainer. I've always been very, very outspoken, even when I shouldn't have been because I was raised very, very strict. So that was always been something. That's always was something that I always wanted to pursue. I could also sing too, and I did a lot of theater, and I also did opera and all those types of things too. So one of the things that I wanted to do when I was younger was I wanted to become a singer. I wanted to be, you know, Fiance. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce, fake ass Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe one day. Anyway, but I did want to be a singer, and I wanted to be on stage, and I loved Michael Jackson, and he was like my idol at the time. I just loved the fact that he could dance and sing and perform and do it all, and I wanted to do that, you know what I mean? So that was something that I wanted to do. It was also something that my parents discouraged a lot. You know, both my parents are Haitian, and that was not something that they really grew up with, you know, really wanting to implement in their child. It was more along the lines of, you need to be a doctor, and that's pretty much the only profession that you should do. So they were very much trying to get me, you know, to go against that, but I'd always been in theater, always did that kind of stuff, always acted. But yeah, I wanted to be a singer slash actress slash performer, whatever the case. That's what I'd always wanted to do as a child. My ultimate goal, God, there's so many things that I want to do. Oh my God, so many things. I'm not a writer, but I do want to write a book. There's so many things that I want to share with the world that I think would help a lot of people. I want to do it all, radio, whatever, television. I've always wanted to do a little bit of everything. But honestly, I love what I do currently, you know what I mean? And if other things come out of it, amazing. You know, it would be awesome to have a sex toy line. There's so many different things I would totally do. But yeah, you know, I would love to go on tour. I love doing speaking engagements, even though I do have stage fright. I don't know if you guys know that, but I have the biggest fear of speaking live in front of audiences. And I actually did have a speaking engagement probably a little over a year and a half ago or so that I documented on my vlog channel and here on this channel as well. And but I definitely want to do speaking engagements where I can speak to people, young people even, and tell them about aspirations and life and dreams, and not letting anybody shit on their dreams and the things they want to do, because I experienced so much of that growing up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there because I don't have that much time on this camera. It's gonna be a long video. I'm sorry. But here's the deal. You already know the scoop. If there's any other questions you guys want to ask me, for absolute certain, leave those comments down below, including letting me know if you guys want me to continue to do these question answer videos. And if you do, let me know how often you want me to do them. I can do them once a week. I can do them every other week. Is there a specific day of the week you guys want me to pick for question answer videos? I love doing this stuff, and I will be doing some question answer videos along with Juice as well in the near future. He's just been really, really busy at work. So it's been hard for me to get him to sit down, although tonight we're going to be shooting a video together, okay? And so I will be putting that out if it's not already out already, and if not, check the description box. But we will be getting back to Real Talk Tuesdays and those types of things as well, where you guys can answer or ask questions of us in regards to him, couples, life, relationships, or whatever. But in the meantime, in between time, I hope I was okay. Anyhoodle, yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my big hair, and I'm looking at the viewfinder. I keep looking at it because I'm looking at the time. So you guys already know what to do. Thumbs up this video if you love seeing these videos from your girl, and you already know what to do. And always follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSandy. Hit me up on my Facebook fan page and my Pinterest page. Those links are down below. Hit me up on my blog, TheSocialiteLife.blogspot.com, and hit me up on Instagram at SocialiteSandy. And you already know I love y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.